afternoon from Hallenbeck Hall in South Subsection 8 AAA. It'll be the ROCORI Spartans with an overall record of 20-3, excuse me, against the Sartell Sabres with an overall record of 10-13. ROCORI seated number 1 in the sub-region. Sartell coming in the sub-region play with a number 3 seed. ROCORI coming off a big win against Sauk Rapids, and Sartell upsetting Wilmer. I'm Dickie V. I'll be doing the play-by-play for you for this evening's game, along with my sidekick Little Lee. We'll be doing the color for this afternoon's ball game with Dana Schmitz on the camera. At this time, we have our national anthem. After that, we will get underway with the starting lineups.
St. Cloud State University's Hallenbeck Hall and the 1998 South Subsection 8 AAA Championship game between the Sabres of Sartell High School and the Spartans of ROCORI High School. Joining singing as the ROCORI High School Prep Band under the direction of Mr. Russ Conrad, playing their national anthem, flag is high in the south end of the arena.
Here at Hallenbeck Hall on a March gorgeous afternoon, getting ready for the starting lineup. For Sartell at one guard, number 25, a 5'9" junior, Ross Spanier. And for ROCORI, 6-foot senior, number 10, Eric Schmitz. At the other guard for Sartell, number 35, a 6-foot senior, Brooks Angel. And for ROCORI, number 24, 6-foot senior, Kenny Meyer. At forward for Sartell, number 21, 6'1" senior, Dan Wainwright. For ROCORI, 6'4" senior, number 12, Dan Hondel. At a forward for Sartell, number 55, 6'2" junior, Eric Johnson. And for ROCORI, 6'5" junior, number 54, Jason Crone. And for Sartell, at the post, number 53 is a 6'4" sophomore, Adam Heathcote. And for ROCORI, a 6'7" junior, number 42, Mike Van Neville. Sartell is coached by Dave Angel. The Spartans are coached by the master, Bob Brink, assisted by Matt Hibbison. Little Lee, we're ready for Central Lakes, a battle of Central Lakes teams in the subsection final here this afternoon from Hallenbeck.
Yeah, I think Sartell will come out with a man-to-man pressure, trying to pressure the Spartans. You see how they'll handle the pressure tonight.
Both teams getting last-minute instructions here before taking the floor for the opening tip of this afternoon's contest. The winner of this game will go on to face either Alexandria or Fergus Falls. That game will follow this one. Van Neville against Johnson in the jump circle. ROCORI going from right to left as we call it. I'm Dickie V. I'll be doing the play-by-play along with Little Lee on the color. The tap is controlled by Sartell. Spanier with the ball over to Brooks Angel on the far wing. Comes back to Wainwright. Wainwright down in the 3, doesn't take it. To Johnson. Johnson through the lane, puts it up against Meyer. No good. Board comes out to Crone. Here come the running Spartans. Kenny Meyer on the far side, down to Van Neville. Back to Kenny. To Dan Hondel. Danny's going to take him into the hoop, puts it up. Yes! Danny Hondel hitting the 6-foot jumper, and that's what the Spartans need, is to get on top of this team early, something they failed to do in the last game.
Spartans are going to start out with a full court press. Trying to get the Sartell team rattled right away, dropping back into a man-to-man.
Looks like ROCORI here will come out in a 2-3. 2-3 zone. Inside to Heathcote, back out to Spanier. Spanier can't penetrate. Over to Wainwright, their 3-point shooter on this, the wing on this side. Game just underway, 1 minute into it. ROCORI with a 2-0 lead. Unable to penetrate the 2-3. Sartell throwing the ball, trying to get some movement out of their offense. It's going to go inside to Heathcote. Heathcote turns around, puts up a brick up against the glass. No good. Rebound down to Wainwright. Basket's no good, but we're going to have a foul called. Foul is on number 24, Kenny Meyer, his first. Team first. Wainwright at the line to shoot. He'll get 2 shots. First one by Wainwright is good. Second one by Wainwright is also good. We're tied at 2. Schmitz with the ball, guarded by Spanier over the 10-second line. Looks like Sartell is going to match up in a man-to-man defense here, but we're going to have a foul called on Danny Hondel for pushing off down low. That is Danny's first foul, team second. Turnover, ROCORI. We'll come back to Sartell. Wainwright to inbound to Heathcote. Heathcote back to Spanier at the point. Over to Brooks Angel. Finds Wainwright on the baseline, puts it up. No good. Wainwright gets his own rebound, puts it up again. No good. Foul is going to be called on ROCORI. Foul is on number 10, Eric Schmitz. That is his first, team third. So ROCORI with 3 quick team fouls. Sartell to inbound. Johnson with the ball. Over to Angel, back to Spanier.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out right now, I feel. Being real methodical with the ball, make sure their passes are getting there.
Spanier takes it into the basket. Nice dish off to Heathcote, up and in. Sartell with a 4-2 lead. Handel with the ball, looking for Crone. Crone inside. Deflected out of bounds by Heathcote. ROCORI will have possession of the ball. Meyer with the ball out to Schmitz at the point. Sartell comes out in a 3-2. They've switched over from the man-to-man into a 3-2 zone. Cross court to Schmitty. Schmitty should have set up and took that 3, Lee.
Yeah, he did. He had the shot there, but he waited too long. The defense had shifted over before he could get it out.
Meyer for the trifecta. No good. Rebound down to Jason Crone. Inside, nice pass to Danny Handel.
Handel made a cut through the lane, wide open. Nobody picked him up, and he went up with it. ROCORI with a full court press again.
Putting some pressure on the ball. Sartell having a little bit of problem with it. 10-second violation called.
That's what ROCORI's trying to do right now, trying to slow him up, put a little pressure on him.
Get him rattled and get him out of this ball game.
That's right. They want to pick the tempo of the game up a little bit. It's the ROCORI's advantage.
Crone with the ball for the Spartans. He drives through the lane. Nice pass to Van Level. Up and in.
Spartans are doing a lot better job tonight penetrating to the basket. Their guy trying to beat their man and making one of the other defenders pick it up, and as soon as they do, they're dishing it over for a layup.
There's Johnson with the ball for Sartell. To Wainwright for 3. Wainwright puts it up. No good. Tapped in.
I think Crone got a piece of that going up for the rebound.
I think that was 2 points for Crone that he put in for Sartell. Back to the action here. Meyer with the ball over to Schmitty. Down to Crone. Crone looking for Handel inside. He's got him. Turnaround from 10. No good. A little short. Rebound down to Angel.
Vinny reaching in there, and he got him with a little bit with his body, and the ref seen it.
Foul is on number 42, Van Neville. That is his first, team fourth. Spaniard to inbound underneath the Sartell basket. Finds Eric Johnson. Over to Angel. ROCORI defeated Sartell twice during the season. Once at home by a score of 60-35. The second game at Sartell was also a double-digit win. Johnson with the ball. He was caught traveling. We're going to have a turnover.
Smitty put a little pressure on him. He got a little rattle and drove his pivot foot. And I think that's part of ROCORI's strategy, to put a little pressure on him now. See if we can get him rattled early in the game.
Jarrett Beckman from Sartell reporting in, number 33. Crone underneath with the ball, puts it up and in. Jason Crone with a nice pass, nice bucket inside. ROCORI takes the 8-6 lead. 3:02 remain in the first. Johnson with the ball against Crone, goes in. Rebound down to Kenny Meyer. Kenny getting up in the air for that board. Schmitz with the ball. Over to Dan Handel. Danny looking inside. Passes it to Van Neville. Bad pass out of the reach of Mike Van Neville's hands, out of bounds. Turnover to ROCORI.
I think Eric thought he was going to come out a little further, and Vinny was coming around the screen and didn't get all the way out there. And kind of anticipated the pass, and Vinny stopped and just was out of his reach a little ways.
Number 52, Jeff Donnet, into the ball game for ROCORI, along with number 43, Eric Forsberg, in for Sartell.
Yeah, Donnet played some real quality minutes against Sauk Rapids the other night, so he should have a lot of confidence in there. He's doing a real good job coming in for some spare minutes.
Forsberg with the ball over to Spanier at the point. Drives against Schmitz, brings it back out.
ROCORI's back into a man-to-man now.
Into Wainwright. Wainwright takes it in against Donnet, puts it up. No foul called. There's a poor call by the official. Calls ROCORI for being on the line, I believe. Ball will come back to Sartell. ROCORI with a 8-6 lead.
Jason almost stole the inbound pass. They're putting pressure on their man trying to deny him the ball. Doing a good job of it, and Crone just about had it there.
Johnson with the ball on the inbound, back to Spanier. To Johnson, inside to Beckman. Beckman puts it up, no good. Rebound, Donnie. Donnie gets caught. He gets hooked on the hand. That's their first foul, first personal called against Sartell.
ROCORI doing a real good job on the offensive boards, boxing out and hitting the boards really hard.
Number 5, Ryan Mathery into the game for the Spartans, replacing Kenny Meyer. Inbound goes to Schmitz, down to Mathery over the 10-second line. Mathery guarded by Forsberg. Tight defense applied by Sartell. Inside to Van Neville. Van Neville, nice move.
Big power move by Van Neville. He got himself his feet underneath him and went up hard for the bucket.
Mike, way underneath the basket. Came out and got it in. I don't know how he did it.
I don't know. He was way under there and just stretched out and got his feet underneath him and pushed off, and a great shot down low.
10-6, ROCORI by 4.
Neville, when he's playing physical like that, he's tough to stop at his size, and so far today he's playing real well.
Johnson for the 3, no good, off the rim. Rebound down to Schmitz and then to Crone. Crone to Van Neville, back out to Jason. Jason looking inside for Donnie. He's going to take it himself. Kicks it back out to Schmitz. Almost loses it.
Schmitz trying to get it set up here now.
Nice pass down.
He was wide open.
Nice pass from Crone to Mathery.
He did. He lost his defender and was wide open down low, and Schmitz caught him right away. Spartans doing a great job of finding the cutters today.
Johnson with the ball, goes inside against Crone, puts it up. Jason blocking it. We're down to 35 seconds left. Bob is going to go for one shot here to end out the quarter.
ROCORI's intensity level is really up there today. You can tell they won this game bad. They're playing tough defense, attacking the boards.
Foul called on Crone, reaching in on Forsberg.
I think that's his second. Oh, his first. I'm sorry.
That's Jason's first foul, team 5th. 21 seconds remain in the quarter. We got to hold them here.
This would be a real nice stop for the Spartans here. Go up with 6 after the first quarter.
Capital A, Schmitty. We're down to 7 seconds. Spanier with the ball. Over to Wainwright. Wainwright to Johnson for the 3. No good. Nice quarter for ROCORI.
That was a real nice quarter. First quarter, you want to try to get the jitters out of you. It's a playoff game. Everybody's a little tense. ROCORI did a really good job. I think they kept some pressure on them on the defensive end and ran their offense. Some great cuts going through. They caught the cutters and got some easy layups. A lot of their points were down in the paint the first quarter.
And it seems like the last few games, ROCORI has been tight coming out of the blocks to begin the game. So it's nice to see them here with a 12-6 lead after 1.
Yeah, it was a real nice quarter for the Spartans. The Spartans are doing a lot better job boxing out, getting the rebounds. Especially they're running their offense. Schmitz is doing a good job. He's kind of the quarterback out there and getting people set up, and they're running their offense. And you can see when they're cutting through, they're always about a step or a step and a half in front of their defender, and I think that's why we're getting all the easy baskets down low, because we had a bunch of buckets in the paint that first quarter. I don't know exactly, but
some nice passing going on from our wings down low. Replacement coming in for Sartell, number 11, Travis Keller. 5'8" senior into the ballgame for the Sabres. Crone to inbound to start the second quarter on the far side. Finds Donnie. Jeff hands it off to Eric. Eric's going to go in, put it up, no good. Rebound! Nice big board by Van Neville.
That's right, Vinny, he crashed the boards. He was way up there for the rebound. Nobody really in front of him. That was much of a size anyway, and just right over the top and put back real quick.
Angel with the ball. Over to Heathcote. Back to Johnson. Johnson looking inside. ROCORI in a man-to-man defense here. Playing the tight man-to-man. Heathcote down to Beckman. Beckman puts it up. He's going to be fouled. He's going to get 2 shots. Foul is on 52, Donnie. That's his first. That's the 6th team foul on ROCORI. Sartell with 1 foul in the game.
ROCORI's 16 fouls are all spread out among the players, so no one's really in any foul trouble here at all.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. I think we've got 6 players, and they've got each have 1 foul, so.
And they're all down on the defensive end pretty much. Oh, I'm sorry, on the offensive end, so you know they're going to the boards hard. And that's what you want to see. If you're going to get fouls, they're good aggressive fouls.
Donnie to inbound. Meyer and Handel set to come in for the Spartans at the next horn. Crone with the ball over to Schmidt. Schmidt, he finds Van Neville down low. Mike spins. Back out to Schmitz to Mathry for 3. It's going to be short. Rebound down to Beckman.
ROCORI got caught down a little low that time. They're all boxed out down too deep, and on the shot by Mathry, they all kind of were out of position there for a little bit.
Inside, turnover. Back to ROCORI. Here come the Spartans. Crone with the ball. They could go up by 8 or 9 with a bucket here. Mathry with the ball. Over to Schmitz. Back to Van Neville.
Sartell's back into a man-to-man again, trying to keep pressure on the ball and deny the passes. Playing the passes.
Mathry with the ball. Tipped away, playing the passing lane. Beckman gets the turnover, goes down and scores. (14-10) ROCORI lead. Crone with the ball, nice spin move, puts it up in traffic, no good. Rebound down to Sartell. Inside to Heathcote by Donnie. Puts it up underneath to Beckman. Beckman puts it up, no good. Rebound. It's going to stay with Sartell.
Spartans are coming back with Kenny Meyer and Danny Hondo. Mathry and Donnie will be coming out, so they'll be back in with their starting 5. That brings them a little more size back in again and a little more quickness, I think.
And 21, Wainwright back into the game for Sartell. Out to Angel at the point. ROCORI back in at 2-3, it looks like. Inside, Angel for 3, puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Crone. You could see it from here that was going to be no good. Crone with the ball down to Meyer. To Hondo. Hondo looking inside, back to Kenny. Van Neville, nice move, puts it up and in!
Vinny's penetrating the bucket really good, taking some big steps on his penetration, big high dribbles, big steps, and he's covering a whole lot of ground. He's taking off at the free throw line.
No call by the officials on the basket by Van Neville. Like you said, 3 big giant steps in there. Keller, no good. Rebound, Van Neville. Mike Van Neville playing a good game right now, all the way around, offensively, defensively. Meyer with the ball. They're going to call a foul on Angel. That is Sartell's 2nd foul. Meyer, no good, off the rim and out of bounds to Sartell.
Finnecott shot that shot pretty quick. Bob wants him to run the offense a little more here, get good shots, good looks at the basket.
16-10 ROCORI, 4:30 remain here in the 2nd quarter. Johnson with the ball against Crone, puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Crone.
ROCORI is just dominating the boards this first half. Hitting the boards really well, all 5 of them.
Meyer, nice left-handed move inside and scores.
That was a real nice move by Kenny Meyer. He kind of gave him a head fake like he was going to shoot the 12-foot jumper. The kid came up on him, and he was around him and had a nice, beautiful left-hand layup.
Guy comes up on Kenny's right side. Kenny switches the ball over to the left hand, off the glass and in, and scores. Meyer can complete the three-point play here with the free throw. Number 45, Tom Abramson into the game for Sartell. 19-10 ROCORI, their biggest lead of the game.
ROCORI's still coming out with the full court press, keeping a little pressure on Sartell.
Wainwright with the ball, goes through the lane, through traffic. He's caught traveling, turnover.
He over-penetrated. He got down in too deep and ran into Vinny, and you run into a 7-foot wall. It's pretty tough to shoot over the top of him when you're standing about 6'2". Sartell trying their own full court press now. Crone will bring it up.
Jason with the ball. Wants Kenny to come out in the front court. Jason caught with the turnover.
Yeah, I think in a situation like that, you want to get the ball in to get into the offense, either with Eric, he usually does it, or else Kenny, one of the two, and let Jason come from the blocks.
Spanier with the ball to Wainwright. Wainwright looking back to Spanier. Guarded by Eric Schmitz. Looking inside to Beckman. He finds him inside. Nice turnaround by Beckman inside. Scores against Van Neville. 19-12 ROCORI. We could use a three right here. Knock the sails out of him a little bit. Dan Hondel with the ball over to Schmitz. Schmitz for three. No good. A little long. Rebound back. Comes down to Kenny Meyer. Back out to Eric.
ROCORI's pretty content just running their offense right now and trying to get a real good look at the basket and a good shot.
Cross court to Crone. Crone inside, puts it up and in.
That was a pretty shot by Crone. He stepped in between the two of the defenders and just went right over the top of him and scored.
Jason drills the 14-footer. It's 21-12 ROCORI. Spanier with the ball, drives in, penetrates well. Spanier, number 25, a great penetrator for Sartell.
Schmitz just asked to come out of the game to get a breather, so Dunny's going to come back in, and that's what you want. The reserves are playing some quality minutes for the Spartans and giving their starters some time to sit out on the bench and catch their breath. And that way you can keep your legs and you get, basketball's played kind of from the waist on down. Once you start getting tired and your legs are tired, it's hard to hit them shots, and we're getting some good quality minutes out of our reserves today.
Jeff Donne into the ballgame, replacing Eric Schmitz, giving Schmitty a breather. Spanier at the line shooting. First one is good.
Sartell's just hanging around in there.
Second one is good. We have a timeout on the floor. 2:37 remain here in the half. It's ROCORI 21 and Sartell 14.
I think the reason Sartell is calling timeout, there's only 2:37 left in the game. Their coach is going to tell them, let's just try to keep it close. They don't. Last game against Sauk Rapids 2, the last couple of minutes between the half is when if you get up or down by 10 or 15 points, you're going into the locker room with a whole different perspective of the game. And I think Sartell coach just wants to tell his kids, let's just keep it close going to the halftime. And it's a moral victory for them if they can just hang around with us till halftime.
Looks like Eric Schmitz is going to report back into the game here. ROCORI with 5 starters out on the floor. Schmitty will come in here at the
next buzzer, I think.
The next buzzer. Coach Brink wanted him in right now, but Eric unable to get in. Donne to inbound. Finds Crone. They're going to double up on Crone. Over to Meyer. Kenny dribbles. Stops back to Crone. Down to Van Neville to Hondel. Hondel loses the ball.
benevolent out and bring Schmitz in because they're going to try to pick up the game here a little bit and try to beat the full court press. They've got a little more better ball handlers out there right now.
Ball comes back to Sartell. Spanier with the ball. Wainwright, their three-point shooter for Sartell, held at 2 free throws in the early part of the game, and that is it for Wainwright. Spanier with the ball. Over to Johnson. Johnson, cross to Abramson. Over to Spanier. Spanier penetrates back out to Johnson. Puts it up. Air ball. Danny Hondel, not expecting the air ball, coming down, getting the rebound.
Yeah, I think that's kind of surprised Hondel there, missed everything.
Kenny Meyer with the ball, drives in, brings it back out, kicks it out to Donnie. Donnie looking to Krohn. Pressure defense put on by Sartell here. ROCORI having a hard time getting their passes. I think they should spread the floor a little bit.
It's crammed in the paint down there. The Cutters are having a tough time getting all the way through. They're running into each other.
ROCORI having a tough time penetrating against it. Krohn with a big basket inside.
That was a nice bucket by Krohn. He got the ball. Someone swatted it when it was down low from the bounce pass. He still got control of it, went up with it, and scored.
Wainwright with the ball. Back to Spanier. Over to number 45 is Abramson. Back to Spanier. ROCORI in the 2-3. Cross court to Johnson. To Beckman inside. Spanier losing it, caught traveling.
Spanier's not a real threat from shooting outside. ROCORI guys are jumping out a little bit too fast on him because as soon as they're coming out on him, he's got that quick first step and is blowing right by him and penetrating to the basket. That time he lost control of it, but however got caught traveling.
This could be a big possession here for ROCORI. 32 seconds remain. They can go up by 11 points here with a basket. Right before half, it might break Sartell's back. Let's see what happens. We're down to 20 seconds. Schmitz with the ball at the point. Should have been a foul called right there. Spanier with his hands all over Schmitz.
Oh,
Schmitty!
Stop by Schmitty! He banked that about 3 feet off the glass up on top of the bucket.
Eric Schmitz with a nice basket. Unbelievable. Beckman comes back, doesn't hit. What a half of basketball it was.
You know, what happened to Sartell was exactly what they didn't want to happen. They called a timeout with about 2:17 left before the half, telling the players, let's just hang with them till halftime, take good control of the ball, and exactly what they didn't want to happen happened.
Exactly. So we're at the half here at Hallenbeck Hall. It's ROCORI 25 and Sartell 14. For your halftime entertainment this afternoon will be the ROCORI drumline. They will be setting up here. We'll take a minute or so for them to set up. So sit back and enjoy the ROCORI drumline. There you have it, the ROCORI drum line. Excellent, excellent show performed by the drum line.
Them kids put a lot of time into that, too.
Directed by Dick Roush, I believe. Stats from the first half, ROCORI with a 25-14 lead. ROCORI was 12 of 19 from the floor the first half, shooting about 63%. Sartell, on the other hand, was 4 of 20. A dismal 20% from the floor. Sartell 6 of 6 the first half at the free throw line, while ROCORI was 1 out of 1. Rebounds, ROCORI with a total of 14. Sartell with 9. Leading scorers the first half, Van Neville with 8. Krohn with 6. And for Sartell, Beckman with 6. Heathcote with 4. ROCORI outscoring Sartell 12-6 in the first quarter and 13-8 in the second quarter. Both teams back out on the floor. Minute 15 to go before the third quarter. Reminder once again to basketball fans out there, ROCORI, a victory this afternoon will send them up to Concordia Moorhead next Saturday evening at 7 o'clock. They will face the winner of the next game here this afternoon between Alexandria and Fergus Falls.
I think Bob's really happy with how the first quarter went. Looks like the Spartans are back on track. They came through a little bit of downtime there for a couple games, and they're playing really well now, sharp, working the ball around real well, and starting the second half here, I think the Spartans want to try to get going right away to get off to a jump and don't let Sartell back in it.
ROCORI to start the second half with the basketball. ROCORI out on the floor ready to go. Dave Angel still talking to his players. We're ready for second half basketball from Hallenbeck Hall. Dickie V and Little Lee here doing the play-by-play and the color for the second half. Schmitz with the ball, guarded by Spanier. Inside, Krohn with the ball, kicks her out to Hondel, back into Krohn. Nice ball movement there. Hondel back to Krohn. There was a push in there, no call. Van Neville in the paint. Mike puts it up and in.
Mike's having a great game today. That's just what he needs to build his confidence up.
10 points for Van Neville. Outside, there's Heathcote missing.
Oh, again the rebound was tipped by the Spartans around and Sartell.
I believe Kenny Meyer tipped that one, and Van Neville goes in, loses the ball traveling.
Kenny turned around and he seen the whole court was wide open ahead of him. There was standing Vinny, and Vinny wasn't quite ready for the pass and just kind of hit his fingers and went out of bounds.
Spanier with the ball for Sartell, over to Johnson. Johnson against Krohn. Krohn put in.
Nice hustle by Jason. He tipped the ball away on the pass and dove down on it and got it. Jump ball, but it's going to go back to Sartell. Good defense by Jason. They're playing man-to-man, sticking to a man. Well, they're going to come out now in a 2-3 zone, I think, but they were playing man-to-man, keeping pressure on the ball.
Krohn holding Johnson to 0 points the first half. There's Heathcote with a brick off the glass.
Honda with a nice rebound on the weak side.
Meyer with the ball. He's going to take it all the way. Puts it up left hand. No good. Rebound. Down to Van Neville. Mike puts it up. No good. Heathcote comes back, drives all the way and lays it in. Meyer down to Van Neville, same play as last time. Van Neville puts it up, he's going to be fouled by Wainwright.
Spartans are beating them down court, getting the ball down there. We just got to start finishing them off. They're way ahead of the other Sartell players. The backcourt is wide open.
It's going to send Van Neville to the line to shoot two. First one by Van Neville is short off the rim.
I think the last two times when they beat the press, Van Neville was so wide open, I think he surprised himself. They are not getting back. He has the whole court himself down there.
He misses them both. Rebound down to Wainwright. We got to have those.
This is just what Sartell was hoping. They could just hang around, get back in here. His first couple of minutes of the half are always crucial.
Sartell, Spanier penetrates, kicks it out to Wainwright. Wainwright drives, and we're going to have a foul called on Danny Hondel.
Hondel always plays good defense. They put him on Wainwright to try to stop him from hitting the threes, and so far he's doing a really good job of that.
First team foul.
That's Danny's second foul of the game. Spanier with the ball. Over to Angel. Angel looking inside, back to Spanier. Spanier to Johnson. Johnson penetrates inside, back to Spanier. Spanier to Johnson. Johnson to Wainwright, back to Spanier. Over to Angel.
Sartell just running their offense, trying to get a good high percentage shot here. And the ROCORI fans are yelling out boring. It's probably their best chance of sticking in this game is just trying to get a good look at the basket right now.
Angel inside to Heathcote, puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Crone.
Vinny blocked that one there too. Nice defensive move by Vinny.
Schmitty with the ball to Meyer for three. No good, short. Rebound Crone, he puts it up. We're going to get a foul called on Angel, I believe, number 35, Angel.
It's getting pretty physical under there right now. Last couple of times down, the guys have been pushed around and there's no call. Then he gets the loose ball and goes up. Underneath the basket, there's players just pushing and shoving. They got to clean that up a little bit before it starts getting out of control.
Foul is on number 53, Heathcote. Crone to inbound to Schmitz. Back to Jason. Jason losing the ball. Back to Schmitty. Neither team hitting a three-pointer yet today. 0 for 6, Sartell the first half. ROCORI was 0 for 4 from beyond the arc.
Kind of lost the inbound pass from Myers. Kind of got tipped and got away.
Little sloppy ball here in the third quarter by both teams. Number 55, Eric Johnson hitting the first one from downtown this afternoon. Meyer with the ball, 27-21. Sartell coming back. We're going to have a foul call to number 53, Heathcote.
Sartell's back within 6. That's just what they wanted, to try to get back in early in the third.
Jared Beckman back into the ballgame for the Sabres. Crone to inbound, finds Hondel. Back to Jason. Take it, Jace. Crone puts it up and good. Jason Crone.
Big bucket by Crone. They left him wide open. He looked around, couldn't believe how open he was, and he just put the 3 up. Sartell wants a timeout to talk it over.
Jason from beyond the arc puts ROCORI up 30-21. Timeout on the floor. 4:08 remain. It's ROCORI 30, Sartell 21. Nice job done there by our ROCORI cheerleaders. A lot of practice and hard work goes into their routines. And the coach, along with the players and fans, enjoy their routines.
He never got hit in the head there. He's bleeding right now. They're trying to stop the blood. Kind of a new rule now in high school basketball. He got hit in the head down low a few plays ago. And I think that's what Bob was so upset about. It was getting pretty rough down there. People were pushing and shoving, trying to get position. And that's when Vinny got hit in the head, right above his eye.
Matt Hibbison applying a bandage to the head of Mike Van Neville. Mike is going to go back into the ball game.
Mike's playing a really good game today. He's playing with confidence. When he gets his rebounds, he's keeping it above his head so no one can knock it away, and he is so much taller, he's getting some good shots off down low.
Spanier with the ball. Back to Beckman. Over to Angel, and back to Spanier. To Angel. Sartell being very patient in the offense. Beckman inside. Out to Brooks Angel. To Spanier. Spanier cannot penetrate. To Johnson for three. Puts it up, in and out. No good. Rebound. Down to Eric Schmitz. To Hondo. Hondo on the far side looking for Crone. Finds him inside. No good. Johnson playing the passing lane. Deflects it. Takeaway for Sartell. Spanier goes in. He loses it.
Smitty stripped him on the penetration there.
Over to Crone.
It'd be a nice possession for the Spartans to score here. Whoa.
Van Neville with the ball, loses it.
You don't want the ball way out there. You want to get the ball into the guard's hands. Let him work down in the paint where he's good at it.
Meyer with the ball for the Spartans. Looking for Schmitz. He finds him. Back to Meyer. Kenny gonna drive and lays it up. No good. Jason on the weak side with the board, but he was off balance putting it back up. But there's a foul called, and it's against Sartell.
Meyer was wide open on that drive. That first quick step again just flew right by his defender. Just laid it off the glass a little too hard.
Foul is on Eric Johnson. That's his first. Fifth team foul. Crone hits the first one.
Number 11, Travis Keller.
Crone hits them both. Travis Keller into the game for Sartell. Wainwright with the ball. Dribbling, has it taken away. Danny Hondo comes back. He's going to go all the way and scores!
Hondo with the nice steal. He read the pass. One of the Sartell's players wasn't looking, picked it up and took it right to the hole and finished it.
There was no stopping Dan Hondo on that play. He was going in no matter what. Danny goes in, puts it in. We have a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. It's ROCORI 34, Sartell 21.
Good timeout for Sartell. I think their kids were getting a little rattled with the full court press. Coach ROCORI has the press on, so they're bringing it from the far end, and their coach couldn't get to yell at the players. It was so loud down there. The players were rattled. The coach was standing on the sidelines trying to yell to them to call a timeout because they were getting rattled, and ROCORI got 6 quick points real fast.
Offensively, up to this point, I think it's kind of a low-scoring game at 34-21. We're almost through 3 quarters here. About 2:45 remain here in the third. Kind of a low-scoring game.
Both teams, they kind of are running through their offense, trying to get the good shot. ROCORI knows if they run their offense long enough, they're going to get a good percentage shot down low in the paint. And Sartell wants to hold on the ball, so the Spartans, they know they can't score if the Spartans don't have the ball. So it's kind of a cat and mouse game. Fun game to see, though.
I noticed Max Lavelle is here, the head coach from Monticello High School, scouting this afternoon's ball game. And I can tell you what, I don't think he's scouting Sartell.
Hondo finished the three-point play down there on his free throw.
Foul is called on number 12, or number 10, Eric Schmitz. That's his third. Second team foul.
Spartans are dropping back into a 2-3 zone, going to try to stop the penetration, make Sartell hit some shots from outside because they haven't done it all day yet.
Keller with the ball. Inside. Van Neville gets a hand in there and breaks it up. Turnover, here come the Spartans. Meyer with the ball on the wing to Krohn.
Vinny got pushed right out of bounds. He was running down there, his defender gave him a push in the back. The refs didn't see it, and he slid right out of bounds.
Kenny with the ball over to Krohn. Krohn looking inside to Hondel. Hondel squares up. He's going to take her to the dish again. We're going to have a foul called on number 21, Wainwright. Technical foul called on number 21, Wainwright.
And the ROCORI fans like that, he's been kind of talking to Hondel throughout the game. A little trash back and forth, and Hondel's been just taking advantage of him today, and I think on that call, he thought he had position on him, and the ref seen it the other way and called a foul, and Wainwright had something to say, and I don't think the official liked it.
Number 21, Wainwright, Dan Wainwright with the technical foul. I think Wainwright is just upset. He's coming off the Wilmer victory with a 25-point game. Tonight, he hits the first two baskets of the game, or the first 2 points Sartell scored, free throws. And since then, he's been shut out. It's just frustration on his part, and it's going to send Danny Hondel to the line to shoot the 1-and-1, and then the technical.
ROCORI's just been blanketing him the whole game. They know he's the key to the Sartell offense. They know they shut him down. That's a big part of their offense, and they're doing a great job of that today.
So Hondel hits one free throw. The official talking down here with the scorekeeper. He should get 2 more free throws.
Yeah, I think they're discussing if he was shooting the 1-and-1 first or if he was shooting the technical first. Everybody's confused, and Jim Bob's talking with one of the officials. One's talking to the scoreboard. And Sartell thinks they're getting the short end of the deal here.
Has 1 free throw remaining.
Overall, I think the officials doing a great job of reffing on. They're letting some of it go, but in playoff games like that, you don't want to call everything real close, because people come to watch the kids play, not just shoot free throws.
Danny hitting 2 out of the 3 free throws. ROCORI to have the ball on the far side. They can pack her in right here. They can put her away, I think.
Yeah, ROCORI's starting to pull away now, and if they just take their time, run their offense. Whoa, there's Jason wide open down. Whoa. They run their offense, get some good shots.
Keller with the ball. Down to Heathcote and back to Keller. Over to Johnson. Back to Keller. Over to Abramson. Back to Keller.
ROCORI's just packing it in, playing a 2-3 zone. They're going to try to make Sartell, if they're going to beat him from the outside, but they're still trying to go down low.
Heathcote puts it up in traffic. He's fouled underneath. Foul is on 54, Krohn.
His second, 13th foul. Heathcote will shoot.
Jeff Donnie reporting into the game. Going to give Van Neville a break here.
That's a well-deserved break for Vinny. He's been playing really hard today, and he's playing himself a heck of a ball game.
Heathcote hits the free throws. ROCORI comes back. Pressure applied. Meyer with the ball over the 10-second line. Finds Hondo. Hondo dishes it up. Underneath for Jeff Donnet. Jeff Donnet putting it up and scoring. Nice pass.
That was a nice play there. Unselfish basketball, and that's how the Spartans play, and that's why they're so tough.
ROCORI comes back in a 2-1-2. Wainwright with the ball, missing it. Rebound is by number 45, Tom Abramson. He scores. Hondo is going to take it all away. Goes in. He's fouled. I think Danny did a little shuffling there with the feet when he got the ball. Official never caught it.
That was so quick, I don't think the official even seen it. Nice move, though. He sure looked his defensive player off.
43.6 seconds remain here in the third. It's ROCORI 39, Sartell 24. ROCORI, Dan Hondo converting on the first one. They're up by 16.
ROCORI's just taking care of the basketball now and just getting good looks and just going to slowly pull ahead.
Wainwright with the ball down to Johnson. Johnson, its ball is intercepted. Crone with a nice interception. Now all we need is a touchdown.
Yeah, Bob's yelling one shot, one shot. There's only 26 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Danny Hondo with the ball over to Crone. Nice ball movement by the Spartans. Setting picks, getting good floor balance. Schmitz with the ball. 13 seconds remain here in the quarter. Keller hanging on him like a cheap suit coat. There's a pick. Down to Meyer. No good. Kenny missing the three. That would have broke their backs right there. Number 45, Abramson, throws a bomb up at the buzzer. No good. What a quarter it was. Our Spartans continue to roll. At the end of three, it's ROCORI 41, Sartell 24.
Vinny got a few marks on his forehead today. Must be a battle in there. He's played a great game.
Yes, he has. Both ways, hitting the boards, scoring, playing a good ball game all around by Mike Van Neville.
And that's what's making the Spartans so tough this year, because they have 5-6 players that can come in and they don't lose anything when one comes in and the other one goes out.
And I'll tell you what else makes the Spartans tough is their defense.
Yeah, when they turn up their defense...
They're holding Sartell after 3 quarters to 24 points. That's great defense.
That's right, and their offense kind of comes off the defense. You play tough defense and get a lot better shots on the other end.
Donnet with the ball loses it. Heathcote off Hondo it's going to go back to Sartell. Van Neville back in, replacing Donnet.
ROCORI's still in a full court press. Don't want to let Sartell get comfortable.
Spanier kicks it off to Abramson, down to Wainwright. Wainwright in traffic, puts it up, no good. Hondo with the rebound.
I think Wainwright ain't hitting, and he's trying to penetrate to the basket, and he's getting way too far down in there and can't get his shots off over the bigger Spartans.
Wainwright with 2 free throws early in the game. They have put the clamps on him. Mike Van Neville! What a pass from Dan Hondo, from Disco Dan Hondo, down low to Van Neville.
ROCORI's just penetrating really well today, and as soon as they're getting picked up by the other person's defensive man, they're dishing it off, and they're wide open. A lot of baskets in the paint, 4 or 5 feet away from the hoop.
19-point lead for ROCORI. Inside is Heathcote. He puts it up. We're going to have a foul call underneath.
Foul on number 52, Jeff Donahue, his second.
ROCORI's trying to call for a timeout here.
They're calling the foul. Calling the foul on Jason Krohn, number 54. That is his third. Timeout on the floor. ROCORI 43, Sartell 24.
ROCORI called a timeout there just because Bob's giving the final instructions, what he wants them to do for the last 6 minutes here. Run their offense, get some good shots, keep your head up because they know Sartell's going to come out with a lot of pressure now. And ROCORI, if they can move the ball around, keep their head up, they should get some easy baskets down low.
I wonder if it's in ROCORI's budget that they could buy us headsets so we don't have to be having this microphone in between us, almost kissing each other. We'll have to ask Doug Stanky and Rod Gillia sitting up there after the game if there's any money in their kitty to buy us a couple headsets. Maybe next year, huh?
Yeah, I hope. ROCORI had a little trouble getting the ball in bounds there. Jason called a timeout. However, the official says he didn't call it out in time. He had 5 seconds to get it in, but the official said he called it out too late.
Ball is going to come back to Sartell. Johnson and Beckman back into the ball game.
When you have a nice lead like this, it's one thing you have a tendency to do, have a mental lapse there and start taking the pressure off, and you get mistakes like this. And Bob's yelling at him, telling him to get back into the game. It's not over yet.
Foul is on number 42, Van Neville.
Foul on number 42, Mike Van Neville, his second, 15th foul. Beckman will shoot.
Beckman at the line to shoot. It's Van Neville's second foul. Team 5th for the half. Beckman missing the first free throw. We'll get one more. Beckman converts the second one, 43-27. Van Neville with the fly, puts it up. He's fouled by Brooks Angel. I think Mike had the notion to go in there and do a little donkey-do with it, but
he was wide open there. Nobody back within half court with him. And again, he was wide open going to the hole, and the kid caught up to him, just hammered him.
Mike to shoot 2 free throws. First one, no good. Rolls around the rim and out.
Mike's had a little trouble today from the free throw line. Usually he's a pretty good free throw shooter, though.
Second one by Van Neville is up and in. 44-27. It's been all ROCORI from the outset.
ROCORI still playing a full court press just to keep a little pressure on the ball.
Wainwright taking the shot, missing it from the baseline. Rebound comes down to Beckman. We're going to have a foul called.
They are just picking on Vinny right now. The officials are. Bob's taking his jacket off. He's getting a little heated here. It looks like all Vinny's doing is going up for the rebound, and he's getting called foul the last 2 times down. He's getting good position.
That's Van Neville's 3rd foul. Beckman at the line.
The Spartans got a comfortable lead here, but you don't want to get too comfortable because they can get back in it with the 3-point play so fast nowadays. So ROCORI just wants to try to come down, run the offense, and get some good buckets.
Hondo with the ball, cross court to Meyer. Meyer almost losing it. Brings it back out. Guarded by Angel. Over to Crone. Over to Kenny Meyer. Kenny back to Schmitty. Schmitty almost loses it. Sartell wants a traveling call. Nothing called.
They are all over the Spartans now, putting pressure, defense on, a lot of hand checking, and they're just leaving it go.
A lot of pressure put on the ball. Van Neville with the ball. Finds Schmitz. To Hondo. Hondo going to go to the hole. Going to be a foul called on Wainwright.
Hondo also drives the baseline really well. Nice quick first step. There again, he beat his man off the dribble, and he had to follow him in order to stop him from going to the hole.
Going to send Hondo to the line to shoot. First one by Dan is up and in. And the second one by Hondo is up and good.
He's got a nice looking shot too for his big guy.
Danny Hondo with 13 points on the afternoon. Nice offensive effort once again. He gets the takeaway. Hondo gets the takeaway to Schmitz. Jared Beckman is going to get called for the personal. Pawing around in Schmitty.
ROCORI still hustling out there like they're a close ball game. They're just not going to give up. Keep the intensity up till she's all over today.
I think the name of this story is "We meet you 3 times, we beat you 3 times."
You got that right, Dickie.
Schmitty hitting the free throw. We have a timeout on the floor. 5:16 remain.
I think the Spartans are just calling a 20-second timeout.
ROCORI 47, Sartell 29.
ROCORI's putting a full court press on, but it's a real soft press. It's just to try to slow them up. They don't want Sartell to start running.
Spanier with the ball all the way down to Beckman, to Johnson, no good. We're going to have a foul called. Foul is going to be called on Crone. ROCORI fans not happy with the call. That's Crone's 4th personal. Shot by Johnson is up and good. ROCORI by 17. 5:04 remain. Johnson hits the second. Here come the Spartans. Schmitz with the ball. Guarded by Spanier over the 10-second line. Over to Meyer. Meyer looking to Crone. To Van Neville. Mike Van Neville with an excellent game here this afternoon for the Spartans. to Handel. Handel squares up to Crone. Crone turns around from 12, no good. Rebound comes down to Sartell. Here come the Sabres. Heathcote with the ball, puts it up, no good.
Nice
deflected by Dan Handel. Danny gets a hand in there and breaks it up.
Bob wants him to run the offense here and take some time off the clock and get a good shot.
That could have been a big possession for Sartell if they scored. ROCORI comes back here with a bucket, could about end it. Loose ball on the floor. Heathcote diving for it out of bounds. He's the last to touch it. The ball will come back to the Spartans.
Boy, there's a lot of hand checking going on right now. Sartell's just swatting at the ball, and the refs really ain't calling much of it.
Meyer with the ball, guarded tightly by Forsberg. Schmitz to Handel. Finds Crone underneath. Jason losing it. Off Sartell, tries to save it. Sartell picks it up. Heathcote with the ball. He goes all the way, no good. Rebound to Van Neville. Van Neville to Meyer. We got a 2-on-2 here going.
It's going to be a pretty sloppy game here.
Bob wants the Spartans to run through their wheel offense. Kenny Meyer with the ball, trying to get some good looks at the basket. Beckman with the personal, that is his fourth. Van Neville at the line to shoot. First one is no good. Sartell will be a pretty decent team next year. They will return Spanier, who is a junior, Heathcote, a sophomore, and Johnson, a junior. So the outlook for Sartell basketball should be better next year. They will finish the year at 10-14. ROCORI will move to 21-3. Inside, Beckman puts it up, no good. Rebound, Donnie, on the weak side to Schmitz. Schmitz finds Meyer. ROCORI being real patient here, want to run down that clock. This one is over. Donnie squares up to Van Neville. Van Neville back to Meyer. Meyer thinks about taking the three. Down underneath to Handel. Danny gets the ball back, loses it. No good. Puts it up. Have a scramble on the floor for the ball. Wainwright comes up with the ball.
There was some slapping going on there.
Johnson with the ball. Into Beckman. Beckman puts it up. No good. No foul called. There we got a whistle.
Again, they call Vinny on the foul down low.
That's going to be Van Neville's fourth personal.
That's his fourth. Beckman will shoot. Number 11, Travis Keller. And number 35, Brooks Angel into the second line. Number 54, Jason Crone returns to the ROCORI lineup.
2:14 remain here in the game. Timeout ROCORI. It's ROCORI 48, Sartell 31. So ROCORI to move to 20-3 on the season. Their next game will be next Saturday night in Moorhead at Concordia College. They will play the winner of the next game here this afternoon between Alexandria and Fergus Falls. Should be a great game. So ROCORI to meet the winner of the next game next Saturday at 7 o'clock in Moorhead. The winner of that game will advance to the state tournament. Tickets, I'm sure, for the game will go on sale this week, probably at ROCORI. You can probably find out by calling the athletic director's office or the high school, or you can follow Channel 3 TV. Bill Godey just might have something on there where you can buy tickets or where they will be selling them at for next Saturday's game.
Number 41, Jared Kirkland.
2:13 left in the game. ROCORI's going to be shooting free throws the rest of the way out because that's their town.
Schmidt's converting the free throw. Second one is likewise good. ROCORI by 17. 2:12 remain in the game here. Angel with the ball. Taken away by Hondel.
He's played a real good defensive game today.
Both teams with almost all of their regulars in there up to this point. Crone with the ball, over to Hondel. Wainwright gets a hand in there, and he's going to be called for the foul.
Number 21, Dan Wainwright, that's his fourth. Number 33, Jared Beckman, returns to the Sabre lineup.
33, Beckman back into the ball game, replacing number 21, Dan Wainwright. Hondel converting. Second one by Hondel is good. Into the Spartan lineup, number 34, Kyle Peterson. Kenny Meyer getting a big round of applause as he comes out of the game. Keller with the ball down to Forsberg. Forsberg over to Keller, to Angel, and back to Keller. Back to Forsberg for three. Puts it up. Out of bounds. Ball comes back to ROCORI. Danny Hondel throwing it the length of the court. Down to Jeff Dame.
That's an overhand throw. I don't know if the Spartans baseball season's coming up. I tell you, he could be one heck of a pitcher.
Or one heck of a quarterback. Danny throws it the length of the court, out of bounds. Comes back to Sartell. Forsberg for three. Puts it up. No good. That was a brick. We're going to have a foul called, I believe, on Dane.
I think it was Hondel caught him on the arm.
Dan Hondel got him on the arm.
Just kind of grabbed him. The kid got the rebound, was going to go back up. Danny just stuck his hand in there. Made him take the free throws instead of the easy two-pointer almost.
Number 32, Jim Willenbring, into the ball game for the Spartans, replacing Dan Hondel. Danny getting a nice round of applause. Beckman with the ball. Puts it up, no good. Out of bounds to ROCORI. Schmitz with the ball, down to Crone over the 10-second line. 1:24 remain in the game. To Schmitz, down to Peterson, and back to Schmitty. ROCORI being patient, running through their offense. Crone down to Jim the attorney, Willenbring. Willenbring with the big basket. ROCORI by 20. Timeout, Sartell. I think coach called a timeout so he can get some of his substitutes in there.
ROCORI fans are yelling. They want their favorite hash into the ball game. ROCORI's starting to put some replacements in, sub in here.
Number 23,
Eddie Scher, number 14, along with number 5, Ryan Mathery, into the ball game.
ROCORI now is just enjoying their victory here. Players are yelling, having a good time, giving each other a little grab.
For Sartell, number 41, Kirk Levite O'Malley is in the game for Sartell, along with number 13, Jeremy Matthews. O'Malley with the ball, drives in, kicks it out to number 51, Vigorin. He puts it up, no good, rebound. Donnie is going to be called for the foul. You hear the noise, it's because the double odd buck is coming in. Ethan Hash for the Spartans, the fan favorite. Replacing Donnie.
Hash is a great kid. He stuck it out all 4 years at ROCORI in the basketball program. The kids love him. He's a nice guy to have on the team. Just a fun kid. And he appreciates the support he gets from his players and the fans.
And normally scores every game he's in. Gets probably averages 2 points a game for the little bit he plays at the end. Always seems to come up with a bucket. Peterson with the ball over to Mathery. Willenbring with the ball to Hash. Hash, nice ball movement by the younger Spartans. Over to Peterson. Peterson to Eddie Scher. Eddie puts it up. No good. Tip by Mathery. A foul called.
Two of the Spartans were fighting over the rebound there. Mathery got it, got fouled, putting it back up though.
Foul is on number 23, Bryce Dieter. That is his first. It's going to send Mathery to the line to shoot. He will get 2. First one by Mathery is no good. Rims out.
ROCORI needs to start putting some of those free throws in. We missed a few of them tonight. And in tight games, them are the ones that are going to make or break you.
Mathery converting on the second. ROCORI by 21. 18 seconds remain. O'Malley with the ball over the 10-second line. Finds Vigorin. Vigorin back to Sternberg, puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Peterson. Mathery to Hash at the buzzer. We're going to have a foul called with 0.6 of a second left. Ethan Hash is going to go to the line.
Spartans are on their feet. Hash is in the limelight here.
So Hash is going to get 2 free throws here at the buzzer. And he hits the first free throw.
Spartans are on their feet yelling Hash.
He misses the second one, and that's the ball game. So ROCORI dominating here in the South subsection 8 AAA with a big win over Sartell. Sartell, upcoming team, had won their previous 3 games over highly regarded teams. Fell to the Spartans by 22 points. Some scoring here for the Spartans. Their leading scorer, nice balanced scoring. Danny Hondel leading the scoring with 15, followed by Van Neville with 14. Jason Krohn chipping in with 11. Eric Schmitz with 5. Meyer with 3. Mathery 3. Jeff Donnie 2. And Jim Willenbring 2. Along with Ethan Hash with 1 point. For Sartell, they were led by Heathcote and Beckman with 12 each. Spanier with 4, Wainwright with 2, Johnson with 2.
That was a nice game by the Spartans. Looks like they're back on track now.
Coach Bob Brink will hand out medals. So ROCORI will be in action next Saturday evening at Moorhead.
Number 13, Jeremy Matthews. Number 15, Craig Sternberg. Number 21, Dan Wainwright. Number 23, Bryce Dieter. Number 25, Ross Spanier. Number 31, Casey O'Malley. Number 33, Jared Beckman. Number 35, Brooks Angel. Number 41, Jared Kirkley. Number 43, Eric Forsberg.
Ribbons now being handed out to the runner-up team, Sartell. Championship medals will be given out here to ROCORI very shortly.
Number 53, Dan Heathcote. Number 55, Eric Hansen. Injured Matt Dowling. Injured player Peter Malenka. Student managers Christy Hafer. Student manager Beth Meyer. Now presenting the championship medals to the ROCORI Spartans.
Here come the championship medals to the ROCORI. 00 Ethan Hash.
Number 5, Ryan Mathery.
Number 5, Ryan Mathery.
Number 10, Eric Schmitz.
Number 10, Eric Schmitz.
Number 12, Dan Hondo.
Number 12, Dan Hondel. Number 14, Eddie Scher.
Number 22, Mason Thielen.
Number 22, Mason Thielen.
Number 24,
Number 24, Kenny Downtown Meyer.
Number 32, Jim Willenbrink.
Number 32 is Jim Willenbrink.
Number 34, Kyle Peterson.
34, Kyle Peterson.
Number 40, Ted Griffin.
Number 40 is Ted Griffin.
Number 42, Mike Van Neville.
42, Mike Van Neville.
Number 44, Neil Thomas.
44, Neil Thomas.
Number 50, Steve Crone.
Number 50, Steve Crone.
Number 52, Jeff Donnay.
52, Jeff Donnay.
Number 54, Jason Crone.
Number 54, Jason Crone.
Student manager, Mark Kachimba.
Student managers, Mark Kachimba. And scorekeeper, Tanya Hoagland. Along with two injured players, Tony Busing
Now, when the captains
and Jeff Brinker are also members of the team.
receive their runner-up trophy.
Coach Bob Brink presenting Sartell with their second place trophy. And head coach Dave Angel of Sartell to make the championship trophy to ROCORI.
Championship game is concluding next Saturday.
There you have it here from Hallenbeck Hall. ROCORI Spartans are number one right now, and we hope it continues, and we hope all of you people will follow ROCORI into the tournaments. Reminder, one more time, they will be in action next Saturday night at Moorhead. For Dana Schmitz on the camera and Little Lee on the color, I'm Dickie V. Calling her a day from Hallenbeck Hall. The final scores, ROCORI 56, Sartell 34.